It's been a while. We've missed you. A lot has happened. Coaches have come and gone, but life carries on, and football is about to be played. Gentlemen, welcome.
Enda.
No, can't complain. CAF had a good conference. African stories, they matter. So they should be told.
Yeah, rightfully so, because we can't only focus on the negatives, and we need to commend CAF in terms of the direction that they're taking, because they're dotting the T's and they're dotting their I's rather than crossing the T's.
You worried Yabona is crossing the...
Yeah, cross. So I'm not part of the CAF.
Please, not him, not yet.
So yeah, they're sorting out administration and everything seems to be running smoothly. That allows the teams participating in the tournament to not worry about anything they shouldn't worry about. Because in the past, you used to have teams that would worry about travel costs. They'd worry about where are we going to stay. They'd worry about opponents not taking them well. So it then allows teams to worry about football matters, which football matters are on the pitch. That can only improve football. And
Lufuno, or not Cox is saying, because this has been under a new administration, well, it's no longer new under Dr. Patrice Motsepe, whereby we have seen AFCON well organized, VAR running, TV rights done. Financially, you are on a plus. The CAF administration, from an administrative position, I can't say I give them a 10 out of 10. I got to give them a 12 out of 10.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, they've done what needs to be done to get this continent going in terms of football. You know, you can't really point anything wrong when you look at the tournaments that we had. You look at the AFL tournament, how everything was organized, you know, from the visual, from the TV.
From the winners.
Like, really, the money was there. I mean, look, we have to give kudos to Dr. Patrice Motsepe and his team. You know, so to say that, you know, they've done wonders for this continent. And we look at people where they were saying, no, but Euros are boring. You know, because they didn't have that thing.
I was one of those.
They did not have that thing.
They didn't have the AFCON.
They did not have an AFCON.
I mean, the winners were almost out.
You better, no, they were out. They had to come back. Come back.
The coach was gone.
So football, that's what you need to watch in football, to say, football, you know, as you said, your beauty. Football, I love you. That's what you need to say. Magical.
So with that said, I know we may not be the people that vote. But it would be whereby this administration, should they have a rerun, they should be able to allow to carry on and grow CAF where they are?
That goes without a doubt. We're on the right path. You look at, in terms of revenue that they've created. I mean, CAF, for the first time in a long time, they've reported profit margins.
They've given members more money.
You look at TV rights, those have been sorted out. Each region now, people are able to watch CAF Champions League. People are able to watch CAF competitions. And that is what a lot of people were complaining about. You look at the ability to attract sponsorship. And they don't, and if you look carefully, they don't just attract your big sponsorship, but they attract sponsors that will come in and be strategic. I mean, for example, TikTok coming in and being part of that. I mean, that's something that we
now
don't
Lufuno lives there now. But having said that, and going to what the conference was about, and actually, you now starting to look at football differently. Because now you can focus what happens on the field.
Yeah, most definitely. Because with CAF, we'll speak about a lot of things prior to the game or after the game and never really speak about the actual game. Now, you look at the game, you speak about the game.
Talking of the game, Lufuno, we're talking Wanachi days coming. And you look at what Yanga has had to do. We know Yanga came to South Africa. Thank you very much, Wanachi, for dealing as how you dealt. You made my life so pleasant. I am forever eternally grateful. But Yanga are on this whereby the opposition that they're playing, I mean, they've just played against Simba in the derby, and now they're having Wanachi Day. We are saying they're going to start very strong. It's not like they have to now get going because they played the Kaizer Chiefs. And you look at how they're playing. They're going to be a dangerous outfit to play.
Yeah, no, I think they've got the right formula on how to recruit players, which is very important. And you look at that
first
team,
you must start with the key, because there's somebody called Aziz Key who's...
Look, he's staying. If you look at that team...
Trophies are here.
Yeah.
Trophies are there.
There's no way you can go. You know, if you look at that team, honestly, and you look at the international players that play for that team, you look at the goalkeeper, wow... My guy, he has moved. He's playing modern football. He was like when I was playing against Chiefs, he was like a number 5. He was
a sweeper.
He was a sweeper. He was playing football. You know, so that on its own, you look at the new recruits that they had there, that they fitted in like a glove. So when you have a winning team, it's always easy for players when they come in to your team to really gel in quicker
and help the
culture and the team now grow. For this coming Champions League, I'm watching them. I want to see what they're gonna do.
I'm expecting Yanga to be in the semi-finals.
That's one
because whose expense, man.
Yeah.
No, people must put Chief. Just because you are a big name doesn't
guarantee you
mean
anything
else. Because what you've got to look at, Cox, you've got to be able to say, where did they end up? Yes. They're a stable team.
I disagree. As much as, yes, we might expect them in terms of progression and moving on to the next grade, they have to be in the semi-final. But at whose expense? Because Yanga is going against teams that are not only looking at being in the semis, they're going against teams that want to win this tournament.
So, Nia, will throw it back to you. Did they lose the quarterfinal game?
They lost it.
Yes, in penalties. In 90 minutes, they did not lose.
Yeah.
So that shows to you that they're as good as these teams that you're talking about. Because this team could not beat Yanga.
Don't miss a moment, Wanachi people. Lufuno is a new supporter of Wanachi. Is that what you're saying?
No, but I've always said, even last season, that this team will not lose to Sundowns.
And he's saying it for all
the right reasons. Yeah. For all the you know, if you get a beating and people give you a beating. But talking about we understand. Yeah, Wanachi, well done. Now you've converted him. Sundowns. Is this a make it or break season that they have to win this thing?
Yeah, it's a CAF Champions League or nothing type of thing. But it's always a CAF Champions League or nothing for everyone. But Sundowns in particular, they have to. Bearing in mind that the way they won the Champions League, it wasn't really... A lot of people don't respect that. It's always been touted as a backdoor.
They were knocked out. Just say it. They were knocked out.
Backdoor, they came out, they came back, the rules and all that stuff. So, and Sundowns has only made it into the finals twice. And the first time was all the way back. So the fact that they're not even getting into the final is a problem. This is the season where Sundowns has to be in the final. Whether they win it or not, because finals are not played, they are won. That's a different competition. That's a different chat altogether.
This one wants to participate. He wants a certificate of participation. You must be in that final to win that thing, man.
We'll tell you how to get to the final. Come there. We'll tell you. We know how to get to the final.
Then he'll lose in the final. Lufuno,
yes.
Is this with Coach Mangoba now as the man at the helm? Coach Steve is there. Coach Falls is there, and Coach Wendell is there, Coach Kennedy is there. That's a team that knows how to be able to, because they've been there for the long time. And you've got players that have been together this is about the 4th, 5th season that this group is literally together. So you can't say they still need to learn how.
No.
Yeah, Mabena and Ngozi and a couple of guys.
But they've been there. They've been there. There's only one member that is new, which is Fosoza. Steve has been there. Mangoba has been there. Kennedy,
he's been there as a player.
His life, he's been there. Randell, he's been there for the longest. So nothing changed in that technical team. They know exactly what is expected of them. They have to come out and they have to go to be in the final and win the Champions League. That's the main goal for Sundowns.
My dream final, and I know there's going to be, Cox is going to tell us about Port what and what.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a final of the Canary Yellow Colors of Mamelodi Sundowns
and who
versus Yanga? I'm allowed
to wake up.
So are you saying
that?
I mean, northern teams, are you saying they're still going to be there and they're still going to be a big part?
I will tell you the surprise package of this new Champions League that is coming. Padre and his team.
Orlando Pirates.
Orlando Pirates.
So they will joining this
No.
Orlando Pirates. Watch the space.
The thing about Champions League is that you don't just mushroom. There's a process. You find people in the queue and you have to do this. You don't just mushroom in there. Yeah. But North African teams, and I'll say a North African team will make the final this season because of the fact that if you look that they've started invading South Africa. What they're trying to say is that, fine, we can see that you're playing well. Yes, we can see that we like what we're doing and we can see everybody else is gravitating towards that.
But you are coming
now bring the intel to us. We
Yeah.
want what you have.
Mara,
We
you
want
see,
it closer to us.
You're going to touch Lufune in his studio because Mukwan is gone and
No, but you guys do understand.
No, we're talking the whole issue. Look at Ali there. Ali, you find Ali, there's Spacey there. You go to Wydad, there's a coach there, the whole technical team in Wydad. Last season at Raja, there was Fadlu.
Yeah,
Coach Fadlu was there. Now, you look at the team in Algeria just recruited Mayo from Cape Town City. Then you also have Tunis, the Red Devils Tunis, they've got Mukwana. So that tells you, there's Lake there in Pyramid. So that tells you holistically that there's something that we're cooking.
And there are coaches as well that are going up north.
100%. It tells you there's something that we're cooking here in the PSL. There's something, this PSL league, it's actually as big as we think because...
So PSL is who they think they are.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, and the North has caught on to
these players are not going to small teams.
No.
They're going to
Esperance
giants.
is not a small team.
No.
And that's the
Big
Us
reason,
guys,
They're
we
giants.
felt.
that's the reason why I'll back a North African team to be there, because what I love about North African teams is the fact that they're not rigid in their approach. They're very flexible. They see what works, where it works, and they'll go. They'll go and fetch whatever it is that's working, and they'll bring it.
Yeah.
So Cox says a North African team. You say a North African team will be there.
No. I'm saying that South Africa will have 2 teams in the semi-final.
Whoa!
We'll talk about this again.
Yay! I was still going Wanachi Sundowns.
No.
This man is saying Sundowns and Orlando Pirates are going to be there. So it's going to be very interesting because, with that said, CAF, job well done. Wanachi Day is coming. Yanga look ready. Sundowns, it's a must. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. We look forward to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. We're back again, Sis Nomsa. We look forward to your comments.